today's training, and I'm so delightful to be part of this training. The topic for the training is training on leadership and supervisory skills. As supervisors in the hospitality and tourism industry, we play a key role in guiding our teams and ensuring that our guests have the best experience possible. Today, we will focus on a few essential skills that will help you become an effective leader. So let's start with communication. As a supervisor, you need to communicate clearly with your team. This means explaining tasks, expectations, and feedback in a way that everyone could understand. Good communication also means listening to your team's concerns and ideas. For example, if you are giving instruction during a busy shift, you should make sure everyone knows what they need to do. You can say something like, please make sure to greet every guest with a smile and offer assistance if needed. This helps the team stay on the same page. In hospitality, clear communication is very important. When guests have questions or requests, your team needs to respond quickly and accurately. By communicating well with your team, you help them provide great service to the guests. Next, let's talk about delegation. A good supervisor knows how to delegate tasks to the right people. This means understanding your team's strength and giving them work that match their skills. For example, if you have a team member who is great at handling difficult customer questions, you might delegate customer service issues to them during busy times. But it is also important to empower your team. Empowering means giving them the confidence to make decisions on their own. For instance, if a guest has a complaint, you might empower yourself to solve the problem without always needing to ask you. This shows trust and help your team feel responsible. In any job, especially in hospitality, conflicts can happen. It is important that as a supervisor, you handle these conflicts calmly and fairly. If two team members disagree, you need to listen to both sides of the story before deciding what to do. Show that you care about their concern and work with them to find a solution. So, let's say if a guest is unhappy, make sure to stay calm and solve the problem quickly. Perhaps you can offer a solution, like a room upgrade or maybe a discount, depending on the situation. Resolving problems quickly helps maintain a positive experience for both guests and staff. Another important leadership skill is leading by example. As a supervisor, you need to set the right example for your team. If you expect your staff to be punctual, you should be on time too. If you want them to be friendly and respectful, you should show the same behavior. For example, if you are managing a hotel reception and you want your team to greet every guest with a smile, make sure you're doing the same thing. Your team will follow your lead. When you lead by example, it helps build trust and respect with your team. Lastly, motivation is the key. Your team works hard and it's important to keep them motivated. A simple like, thank you or great job can make a huge difference. Recognizing good work shows your team that you value their efforts. You can also motivate your team by offering opportunities for growth. For example, you might provide training or encourage staff to take on new responsibilities. When people feel appreciated and have opportunities to improve, they are more likely to stay engaged and perform better. To summarize all of this, effective leadership in hospitality and tourism means clear communication, delegating tasks, resolving conflicts, leading by example, and keeping your team motivated. These skills will help you build a positive environment where both your team and your guests are happy. So I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for your time and participation today. I hope this session gave you useful tips that you can use to improve your leadership skills. And if any of you have any question, just voice out your question by raising your hands and I'll be happy to answer them. And last but not least, remember, leadership is about supporting your team and guiding them to success. Have a great day, everyone!